Yo, 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 what's going on? Only us for real. Another day, another dollar for real. Just another day we want to talk for real. It's been a minute. I know I ain't getting in touch with a lot of y'all for real. Been a little distance, little lot of stuff going on. Y'all know how it is. Life happens for real. But we're gonna touch it back for real. If you don't know me, you know me for real. Boy Tom, back in the building. And I have a lovely guest. You would like to introduce yourself?
How you doing, you guys? Big Daddy A on the mic.
Damn, that's Big Daddy.
Pearl
Everybody
Master
up.
3000.
Mm. I call it Pearl of 9,000 shit. You really want. But we
Know how
ain't
it
going.
go.
Yeah, you already know for real. We all blessed to be here. Good to have you for real. Always gonna love to have you. But we ain't going.
Most
We,
definitely.
yeah, we ain't gonna waste no time for real with this one episode. For real, it's gonna be only a quick touch up. It's only a short little thing for real. And I know a lot of people, like I said, we don't really have too many conversations about it, and we ain't been having a lot of like other genders, like women. It's mostly just been guys on the show for real. But we wanted to talk about like
We
like
definitely gonna
relationship
change
roles.
that up though, guys. Definitely gonna be ladies speaking up.
Yeah, see that we're gonna have the ladies come in for real. We're gonna have her showing out for real. We ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna get the honesty out of here for real. Cause I know a lot of people been feeling like there's a whole lot of fugazi, even on both sides, guys too. You know, guys be fucking up. I ain't like we know, yeah, it'd be like that. But
But girls ain't perfect too.
that's what the see, and that's the thing. Like we had this image where like these girls like making it seem like they it ain't no problem with them. Like, and I feel it for real is that it's that growing up and always saying like that lady's supposed to be perfect at one, and we be blinded from it. I be blinded. Like for example, it's me. I could be speaking to myself and all the fellas that I ain't gonna speak about it, like, but it's more looked about like we like you said we green or simps and stuff for real. And some of them are for real. I give it that.
It is some green men out here, but at the same time, it's green women out here. Women they go for anything. That still will put themselves in situations where they know it's gonna happen again. But since they love that person or they feel like that person gonna change, they still gonna stay in that situation. So women green too.
True. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. I feel you. I
Yeah,
feel you.
like
Both sides. Yeah, I feel you for real. Because a lot of these guys do on some, eat that cake one, like had a cake,
had
eat
it
it too for
too.
real.
But women are the same thing. Women ain't always perfect. I could say that. I'm not perfect. Like
Like
it's
I done some dirt. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been on both
me
sides of the
too.
fence. I walked around for real. Playing around. Yeah,
Sit
trying
my
sneak
teeth
in
on
and out
that
for
one.
real. Feel me? Look
Hmm.
out the other neighbors to see how they doing for real. Call that person that's linked up on the bus stop for real. Maybe who knows? Probably at the office, the job, but like I'm here to speak about like even I'm gonna speak on even guys side too, but I'm more here to like think of the answers about like women. Like we shit, I'm gonna bring it to me. I'm gonna bring it personal for real. I'm trying to figure out like what's going on as far as like a woman's communication for real. What's freely what's open to talk about. Like what's not gonna be like I don't I don't even know how to even.
Okay.
What do a woman want to hear?
It's not what we want to hear. It's what we want to see. It's like we always hearing shit. A man can tell you anything, but it's actions behind it that that speaks more volume than just words. Like a nigga can tell you, "I'm gonna marry you as soon as I get out of jail." Just anything, but it's just actions. You gotta actually be there for that person, communicate, love that person, care for that person. Just, open up. It was hard for me back then to communicate for real. And just like, I'm always shutting myself down. That's because I was dealing with the wrong, niggas. Like, they made me feel like whatever I say, they still didn't care. Like, what's the point of me telling you how I feel if you ain't gonna care about it?
True.
You still gonna do the same shit. You still gonna be the same person that's not gonna change type shit for real. But females are the same way too. It's like we be in the same habit of, oh, we don't gotta communicate to these niggas. These niggas already know what we want, so we just gonna do them though. We gonna do them wrong for real if they
True.
ain't really coming up to that expectation. Like,
But what about for those guys, that actually like, that has been performing some action, but some of these ladies that have that trauma probably from that previous. You get what I'm saying?
see, on that topic, I would say like if a person can't let go of trauma, like past trauma with a dude and bring it to their forward relationship, then they're not ready for that relationship. They're not. Because if you bringing this trauma from a past relationship to a new one, what's the point of you putting another person through the trauma that you've been through? They ain't do nothing to you. They ain't they ain't stepping on your toes. They ain't trying to see you down bad. They ain't trying to hurt you or harm you. But you don't see it. That person don't see it that way because they've been traumatized from the last situation. So I would just say it's best for you to just stay to yourself. Just worry about yourself. Just invest in yourself than to just rush into another situation where you still gonna have to worry about, oh, if that person cheating on me, oh, if that person talking to other girls, oh, if that person just one day he gonna just leave me or she gonna leave me. If you having them thoughts and them doubts, it's just best to just stay to yourself. Just be by yourself because you're not gonna have them thoughts about yourself. You're not gonna expect more from yourself or expect more from them than you would in yourself. That's what I would say. Like people would expect more responsibility, more like love, more honesty from another person. But what about you? Is you gonna give that same reciprocation? Is you gonna be loyal and actually like do what it takes to be in a relationship, or you just gonna drag basically?
And there goes like, what does it take to be in a relationship?
Exactly.
That's a lot of things like this generation, or when I say generation, not the kids, whatever. I'm talking about like this time period. I don't know what's going on. Something's in the air or the water, but there's no emotional, intellectual communication no more. There's no one even emotionally present.
That's because it's like some people deal with it. It really comes from home, if you want to be honest. It's how your parents raised you. It's how you saw your parents interact. It's how you saw your father interact with your mother, or just being a family household. Period. It's how you take that on into life. Really, like say if you was born into like a abusive home, 9 out of 10, that person gonna grow up and be abusive because he saw his father beat the shit out of his mother all the time. So what makes you think that person, or if that person want to be a better person than his father, he gonna grow up to be a successful man and treat a woman how a woman's supposed to be treated? But 9 out of 10, these young kids and even adults like 20s and the 30s, they don't have that love. They don't have that support system. They don't have like just nothing. Like these parents letting these people do anything, letting their kids do anything nowadays. So it's just like there's no support, there's no love. So of course they're gonna grow up and think it's just okay to like disrespect one another. It's okay to just, cause I came from that. I came from a relationship where I used to fight in front of my child, and I went against that. I had to leave that situation because I knew it was better for me and my child, not just for me, but my child. Like my child don't need to be in that situation and know it's okay to fight on someone you love or fight or be talking to somebody dirty. Like just downgrading them, just doing anything because that's what they're gonna learn growing up. It's okay to treat these men like nothing. It's okay for a man to hit you and you say nothing or you defend yourself, but at the same time, you don't do nothing about it.
And again, fella, I gotta say this. Let me stop right here. It's never okay to put your hands on a woman
Never.
unless your motherfucking life is like threatened or the child in front of you, whatever. Other than that, like if you ain't saving a life for real, your life.
It's never okay. Never.
Understand we're stronger for real. Of course, we're born to be stronger for real. So it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong.
You're born to be leaders, protectors of women and kids. But nowadays, ain't no protecting. They out here killing us.
Everybody's killing.
They killing these kids. Yeah. They killing everybody. They just, and that's what the government want us to do though. And we just go along with it though. We go along with it, but at the same time.
But we got to get back to where we're supposed to be for real. Like that's the thing. Like you said, homes for real. What we were raised to. We need to go back to structural, actual, like a building process. Instead of just jumping in and thinking that everybody going to get it the easy way, the fast way. Everybody trying to move fast. Everybody just want this family and think that, oh, I meet you, got you, we're together. No, it takes work, understanding for real. And y'all going to not like each other. Y'all going to push each other buttons. It's just about like how y'all going to come back on it for real. Like how can y'all learn from whatever y'all going through or gone through for real.
Yes, it takes a lot in a relationship. It's loyalty, honesty, respect. It's just a lot of things, that you gotta have in a relationship. And if you don't have none of them, trust. Trust. That's one thing. That's the number one thing. Trust. If you can't trust that person, or you having second doubts about that person, it's just like
And I call it benefit of the doubt.
benefit of the doubt.
That's my
benefit of the doubt.
word of the
You can
trust.
give a person a benefit of the doubt, but then that person show you a million reasons why you doubted them.
And that's why like that benefit of the doubt now is out the window. Now every time you go out, I want to know where you at. I want to know who you with. I want to know what you're doing or whatever for real. And you got asked, when did that benefit of the doubt was stripped for real? When
And
did that
then it's
person do that?
like, I got a question for the men though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, y'all can come out there and go drag and cheat, and we accept that, we take y'all back. But as soon as we cheat back, oh, y'all be, oh my God, in your
Wait.
feelings. We all types of hoes. We all types of thoughts. We just disgrace to the earth.
All right, okay. I feel that. I felt that. I felt that at home. I felt that right there.
I just want to know,
Can I say something?
what extent do y'all give to just like...
No, I mean, why I believe a lot of us feel that way? Because I honestly believe men love harder than women. We love more and harder than women. Not like saying like, oh, general, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, y'all probably had that same love, but towards like, the children, to the babies and stuff, kittens, like puppies. But when it comes to us men, we love y'all harder than y'all ever love us, because it's like, when we go out and like probably have sex, we can have sex and not think nothing about it at the second later, for real. Like I don't have to have no emotional ties. I don't have to like you for real. It's not like saying it's like a sport, but it's just like a exercise or just like a crack in the neck, and I just got it out real fast and it felt good. Y'all, you can't have. I believe you can't have sex with someone that you don't have or that you're not interested in. Like a guy can fuck an ugly thing and just keep it going. Like someone ugly, big, whatever, and just keep moving. But you couldn't fuck a big dude, oversized. Yeah, you couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't.
I couldn't.
You couldn't. You have to have some emotional, some attachment, some kind of likeness. You have to like that person in some way. We don't even have to
feel
like
that
them.
because I heard that so many points because someone told me like men, they just like, they think with their dick before their head. But women, we think with our head and our heart before we think with our, our coochie.
So if y'all already stepped out for real with someone else, y'all had to give them more than just your pussy. Y'all had to talk. Y'all built something up, and you're starting to like that person.
Well, no, that's not always true.
Not always, but most of the cases, that's why. And then we felt like not only did you sleep out, you gave someone more than like I did. Like I didn't
gave up the dick.
I gave, yeah.
You gave up mine. That's supposed to be mine. You gave up theirs, so I had to give up what's yours.
But but y'all loving them, y'all liking that person at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? But
it's different females out here. See, I'm a real one. I can just move on from, just that way. I ain't gotta have no ties. I don't have to have, I don't have to like you. If I'm mad at that person, I'm going out there. I'm linking up with the old speaking.
If I knew someone was like that for real, I ain't gonna say that I would be okay with it, but it'd be like, it's more of a easier take for real, I guess. Knowing like, oh, you could be harder, you could just drop them like that. But if I know that you all about motion,
I get it when you're about motion.
That means you gave someone more than just that pussy. You ain't just open. You gave more than just that pussy for real. You gave him something else.
Oh.
Yeah, like you gave him you.
Mm-hmm.
You gave him you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give her me.
Okay, I felt that.
I didn't give her me. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I felt that. Okay, I felt that. I felt that.
Yeah. So I'll be losing ourselves for real. Shoot, we want to give it like a couple more minutes. But trying to get back from that, then you start thinking. You start overthinking, then your mind start racing, of course. That's on both parties, of course. A woman will always think like, oh, when is he out? When is he doing something? And that's what, of course, that benefit of the doubt.
But men do it too. When a man, like you said, men, I feel like men do probably love harder, but it's like to an extent. How much y'all love so hard so y'all come control? Like y'all want to be controller. Y'all want to, see me. I feel like I'm grown.
That's why in the beginning, I feel like all communication should be understood, or at least
that's
like
why
still
y'all
building
should
up to it all in
both
the beginning.
Both sides instead of just one. Like, or man, where you at? What you doing? Like you checking up on her. It ain't even like you checking up on her. It's like you beating her down. Like where you at? Who you with? Like. It don't gotta be that energy. Like, what if I'm with family? I didn't have niggas disrespect me. I'm with family. So I'm fucking on my own family.
I've had Yo, I had
Like,
people say I
damn.
fucking on my friends, all that shit for real, and I just had platonic cool times. Like, yeah, I've flirted, but I've never acted or even after like communicated for real that all right, it's not talked about or it's not like allowed. Cut it. That's it for
And
real.
then
I'm not expecting to
one
keep it
thing I
going.
could say, men is not really heard. Like a woman, we expect y'all to hear all our sad stories, all our trauma, all that. But when do it become to where women want to hear what a man been through, what a man have to, what a man been through, what trauma they been through,
You wanna know why?
what's going on in their mind? Like some women not like that. They don't think about y'all internally. They just think they just see what you look like. They just see what's flashing. They just see the money. They just see that. But me, I don't care about all that. I care about what's inside because at the end of the day, I want to know how you want to treat me and how you
Really?
gonna love me from being in that situation, or we can love each other and move forward and just leave the trauma behind and not just build it into our relationship and make it destructive. If you get what I'm saying.
I feel you. Trust me, I'm there with you.
Because men always is broken down. And that's just a system, period.
But I have to call bullshit on that. Like I understand that. See, this is where I said the emotional intellect and the emotional presence is missed. See how you say that you want or y'all want a man that can come out and talk about his shit, like how all his downfalls, all this thing he went through, his trauma, everything, that break him down for it, right? But all that's gonna do, honestly, and past experience and other experiences, other people for real. All we did was set ourselves up for failure for real. We just gave y'all ammo to talk shit about us when it's that like when we're really down in a hole. When we're arguing for real, that's what you'll use to talk down about us for real. And that's why
I never did that. That's one thing.
Maybe not
It's
personally.
like,
maybe not personally.
yeah, like
maybe
that's
not
just
personally.
I
But that's
wouldn't
what.
downgrade a nigga like that.
But that's the statistics for real. I've had people talk shit for real, or whatever for real, anything. They will use that against you for real. And that's why, like, even if a guy do come out about himself for real, it's looked at as him being sassy, a girl, like feminine, whatever, anything like that. Or like it look like he just like weak. Look like he not strong even when he cries. So that's why we can't even open up. We barely open up to our homeboys, but we can open up more to them. We can cry in front of them easier than in front of a woman. Be real with you. If I'm gonna cry, like we're under the same roof for real, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cry in the bathroom. You ain't even gonna know I cried. You just gonna see my eyes red and probably wet for real. You gonna be like, what happened? Whatever. I'm like, I'm good, whatever. I'm not even gonna tell you why. I'm just gonna tell you what's next. That's why like that emotional intellect is gone for real, because it's not like there's no understanding where a guy can really be himself and he can like even not saying like it's not nothing wrong with a guy reaching his feminine ways, because he has to have some kind of feminine like traits for real to understand his partner.
I get that.
He has to accept all this stuff for real, whatever, and everything. It's just like if we're together long enough for real, you're gonna start developing things I do. You're gonna start copying me. You're gonna start like if I have my hands in my dip for real, you're gonna probably be walking with your dip for real. You're gonna probably be walking.
I didn't have that situation. I became somebody mini.
Start copying for real, and that's how
lingo and everything.
Start understanding for each other for real. It's nothing gay, sassy, nothing about it for real. It's like it's chemistry. But that's why I say like when y'all say y'all want this, y'all want that.
I didn't say we want. I said it's women out here that don't want a man. Well, don't expect or don't even care for a man to be heard. Like it's women out here that just they want a hard up, thugged up street nigga and that don't care.
Oh, they don't.
That's all they want, street little drug dealers.
That's what they see on the TV. That's what
I'm saying. That's what they want because that's what they used to seeing, and they think
and then when they get their head knocked off for real, they be like, why?
That's what I'm saying. But it's just like if you want a connection with somebody, you gotta know what's internally, like what's going on with that person, because you just can't hop on with a person you don't. If I can't know what's going on inside of you or what happened to you, then I don't want to be with you because I don't know what the fuck you gonna do to me. You could be a whole serial killer. If you ain't trying to tell me how you feeling, what's your thoughts, or just sit down and communicate, that's I don't want it. I don't want it. Because that means you just came from a destructive place where you can shut down, you can just, I don't know, build rage, that's how niggas be beating on bitches. Cause
I get that for real. Cause
like
I had my own like.
you hear me?
Yeah,
Like
like
that's how
I'm
because the woman never sat down and asked like what's wrong internally. Like what's wrong? Like are you okay? Like people, are you okay?
and that's all right. And you know what? Some parties for real, they do that for real, and the guys of course don't come out, and not saying it's right or even excusable, but that's why I can't even say but. That's why some of them are scared to come out. It could be something that could be embarrassing
And that's
or
why I'm
whatever.
saying
And
it's
just
not
like,
just from females, it's from the system too. They done broken down men to where they can't be heard because they supposed to be men. They supposed to be so strong they can handle
it's like
anything.
nowadays men can't even be men for real.
Exactly.
And the
Like,
closest thing that a man can feel like being a man is being hard up, even
but
violence,
no, nowadays
strong.
some of these men are too sassy. Like they acting too much like females, dressing like females, acting like them. Like in my era back in the day, I ain't never seen two men arguing, going back and
Let me
forth
all right. Let me hear. All
to
right, all
what
right.
a point they
Why I got
reached.
you on this topic? What's the definition of a sassy man? Like what's your definition of a sassy man?
Okay, a sassy man to me is a person that like talk to you like a female. Like I'm about to argue with you. I'm about to call you all types of bitches. I'm about to sit here and like belittle you like a female would do. A man is not gonna try to belittle you if he's a real man. A real man is gonna try to encourage you, not belittle you. So if you sit here trying to belittle me, that's what females do. We do that to each other already. So why would I want a man treat me that way too? I feel like that's sassy. Like just acting sassy, going on the internet, like I told, going on the internet talking about situations between a girl. Why would you hop on the internet and talk about a whole female? I don't see you hopping on the internet talk about a whole another nigga because you know that nigga going to try to come up on you and do something to you. So why would you hop on the internet and talk about a whole female? That's sassy. I feel like that's sassy and that's gay.
Nigga, you better not hop in a female face and you can't hop in a nigga face.
That's what I'm saying. Hop in a female face before you hop in a nigga face. Like pick your portion. Pick your size. Pick your gender. Like don't be trying to sit here and fight on the female if you can't fight on the nigga.
Facts. No argument.
Like that's just sassy and that's gay to me because I feel like you feel like I supposed to be the bitch, but you the bitch.
But what else is there for real? Like I know it gotta be more than that. I mean, yeah, I hear that. I mean, that's like a general thing. I feel like we all know for real. But it's like nowadays is
sassy niggas. How they dress now, wearing like it's just so much stuff now. Like why they dressing like us now? There's niggas out here getting fake hair and stuff now. Like that's sassy to me. Like be yourself. Be a man. Don't be coming out trying to act like a female, always in your homeboy's face, but you can't chill with your girl. That too. That. I
feel you.
If you can't make time for your girl, how you gonna be out with the homeboys though? What y'all doing? That y'all gotta be with each other between. Ain't no Call of Duty.
Hey,
ain't no Call of Duty. ain't no Call of Duty.
Hey yo, real shit.
For real though. Like, it's just too much of these, I wouldn't even say men, boys. They act like boys instead of men. And I feel like I said, come from home. How the parents interacted, how the parents treated them. Like I'm saying, some parents don't hear their child out. They shut up. It's like I feel like boys were made to be tough because that's what the parents and that's what the system made us do. Make our sons tough. Because these streets gonna get them killed.
Yeah, but a lot of fathers ain't present for us.
And the same thing, some of these men get like, oh, this man just fuck my girl. Some like you said, men love hard, so they be ready to bust. They be out here killing these niggas over a girl.
That didn't even.
They killing over the coochie.
Sometimes won't even. Probably I ain't gonna say they are misleading. Some of them are misleading. Probably give someone a full story like, "Oh, I care about you. I like you this much."
And that's why I say all females not perfect either because man, we'll come up with some lies. And a lot of time we be having a nigga waiting.
And those lies, I ain't gonna lie, those lies be getting niggas killed.
You got to do.
Some of y'all lies be getting us killed. I ain't even gonna hold you.
It do.
Like, a nigga be thinking that you the only one, and whole time he not the only one.
Whole time he got a nigga locked up,
for real,
waiting to come home.
And he on the same tip as you. Y'all both on the same. Now y'all both ride, and y'all don't even know about each other. And y'all find out, like, man, if she would have came out, and she would have came out 100 about it.
And that's why I say it's all about communication and trust and loyal. Because if you don't got them, then it's nothing for real. Because it's just going to be the same cycle over and over and over. Y'all lying to each other. Y'all
Like,
fighting
nigga,
all the time.
somebody want to know.
Y'all don't want to be around each other half the time. He probably doing him. She probably doing her. Whole time for real and outside. But when y'all together, It's just it. But y'all still not communicating. Y'all still not. It's like y'all wasting each other's time. When y'all should just be focusing on a big picture. Like, what we gonna do in life? What's our goals? I want to be with somebody and run up this paper. I ain't trying to be sitting in the bed getting fucked. Ain't nothing happening. It's bills to be paid, kids to be fed. Ain't nothing free out here.
For real, no.
So if you ain't got that mentality to settle down and actually be with somebody, then just be by yourself. Or just be a thought and go do you, but watch out for the STDs, yo. Because they high. They high. They getting higher.
If y'all want to be out there for real,
strap up or something.
Niggas and women for real. Strap up, be safe.
Strap up.
But tell the motherfuckers that y'all are supposed to be talking to that y'all not trying to hold down. Especially if they telling you they want to hold you down. Because all it's going to do is just mislead. Mm-hmm. It's going to build a little fucking, it's going to build chaos in their head.
Chaos and anger to where they gonna kill somebody or they gonna want to kill you.
Because they thought that it was this lovely wonderland in their head for because all you didn't tell them.
The whole time you played them, and once they catch on, then it's like
now they're made to look crazy and shit for real.
It's like you not giving that person a choice to fuck with you or not. Like I told you, if you can't tell me the whole truth from the or just like I said, open up.
Give me the choice to want to continue this or not, for not you hold all the cards.
Exactly. Like you just have her in Wonderland, or you got him in Wonderland. You just playing your cards right, but at the end, it's the light gonna show. Everything comes to light. Everything comes to light. Something always gonna happen. Something always gonna interfere. You can't always keep up with your lies. You can't. Something always gonna happen, and it's like you can't always outsmart a person. Like I got 3 brothers. I was a tomboy, so I think like a nigga. I act like a nigga half the time. So it's like I wouldn't treat a person if I don't want that person to treat me like I don't want that disrespect the person and the person will disrespect me. I don't like that. I want respect all the way. You gotta earn respect, but I want you to give it too. Like I don't want to just be out here doing anything. That's why I stay to myself. I respect people, and I keep moving. Because, like, if you can't have respect out here, you get killed like that. Nigga see you as a bitch. Nigga see you as a snake. Nigga see you as anything. You out of there. You on a T-shirt.
Real shit.
So it's all about communication. And in our black communities, we don't have that. We don't have communication. We don't have love. We don't have none of that. And that's why we just destructing each other. And it's like... It's like now this generation, I would say these teenagers, they just like, they don't care.
No, they don't care the fuck.
They don't care.
They don't even know what care is.
They don't know what care is.
You know what? That's a whole nother subject where we definitely going to touch up on that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, yo, we going to follow up on that. Yo, we already touch bases. We on out the clock, real. But it's good having y'all back. Yo, it's only us. So we definitely going to bring the homie, yo, Beans back. I mean, you already know who it is. And my man, OG Dutchy. Coming out for real. We're gonna come back in the next episode harder. So we glad to have you again. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you guys. See you later.
Shit, who knows? She might be even on here. Who knows, man? We have more women on the show. We gotta have both sides for real. I love this episode. I love this day. Love you for coming for real. Thank you again. Yo, only up.
It's like my big brother.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
big brother right here.
See what you got on there. I'm gonna play something for real. Yeah, just keep that going. Don't worry, y'all. We're definitely gonna bring y'all out. Mm-hmm.